Joining us in our Front Office Sports Today studio here in New York City, I'm so excited to have a superstar on the basketball court and, of course, in the music industry as well, Flau'jae Johnson. Flau'jae, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So we'll talk a little bit about your music, your album, and you being on tour and a bunch of stuff here in just a moment. But I want to start, obviously, with the basketball questions. You are returning to college again for your final year. What was sort of that decision like to decide to play one more season, and is the goal to stay with LSU?
Yeah, it was just about development, how I could develop like as a player, my role on a team, you know what I'm saying, and just talking to Coach Moki, you know what I'm saying, about my decision. And it wasn't like an easy decision to come to, although like they only give you 48 hours after the draft.
Which is crazy that you have to decide so quickly after the Elite Eight to make that decision of what's happening next with your career.
Exactly, and I hate being rushed. So like, but I did think about it, but I felt like it wasn't the right decision for me, and I want to win before I, go to the WNBA. So I feel like now I'll be able to do that. It's some things that I had to work on in my game, but I feel like I just continue to improve. So my ceiling is very high.
Let's talk about the money here. NIL, you're one of the highest, compensated NIL athletes. What goes through your mind when you're about to make an NIL deal? Who do you sort of want to work with? I know you've got this, this partnership you've got going on with Foot Locker right now, but what's sort of a brand that you like working with, and how do you sort of decide who to do business with?
Yeah, it's kind of like you said, who you like working with, what brands do I already wear, what's authentic, what's organic, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to do nothing that you're not really attached to it. Because it's not going to be fun. You don't want to represent that brand. So just something that I always do and always use. That's why I like with music, I got a JBL deal. I got a deal with JBL, shoe deal, Puma, and I got a lot of different deals of stuff that I really like to do. One deal I want is like DoorDash, because like DoorDash is killing me.
Because you spend so much money on DoorDash?
I spend so much money on DoorDash, bro, like it's not even funny.
So this is our pitch to DoorDash, this interview? We'll just send this to them.
This is my pitch to DoorDash. Please sign me, bro. I gotta get some e-credits or something.
I love that. And in terms of sort of your very diverse portfolio, I mean, you've helped out your family members, you've bought a lot of property. What sort of advice do you have in terms of like your financial mindset when you're diversifying your portfolio of things you're interested in?
This is like my first time having money and stuff like that, and so I want to be safe with it, but also it's like scared money don't really make money, so you have to be able to invest. But I have a good team, and my mom, she's really smart. She's really cheap, so she's good with the finances, you know what I'm saying?
Is your mom the one that's telling you what you can and can't buy?
I mean, it ain't like that. She don't tell me what I can't. I'm gonna buy what I want to buy. But the way she can give me my money and stuff like that, and she pays me, as an employee. So I don't have as much money as I really do.
Moms
what I'm saying?
Always do that.
Yeah, I don't. So I'm still kind of just living on a budget.
What was the first big thing that you bought yourself when you got that first great paycheck?
Probably buy land.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I got 20 acres of land in Georgia. So that was a big purchase. That was the biggest purchase. Yeah.
Interesting. A lot of people are like, no, I'm buying a car, I'm buying a bag. Good for you. Property value is going up.
It's going up. And cars, they don't have, I would have been still driving my Jeep. My 2014 Jeep, if my mama didn't make me get a car.
I love this. I love this. Your mom is so amazing. Let's also talk about your music career, because you've had a lot of great songs. Obviously, that one with Lil Wayne that came out last year. You have your new album, Flau'jae, that just came out just a few months ago. You also had a March Madness freestyle song that came out right before the tournament as well. But what I thought was interesting about this album, it's kind of more R&B based. Yeah. It feels like.
I do rap, but I can tap into different genres, and my palette is very, expanded. And I want to do a lot in music, different genres. So that's why I named the project Flau'jae instead of an R&B thing, just to show this is kind of me going into the R&B lane with having my own twist on it. So I was very excited to drop this project. And it's like the song on the project, the leading song, On the Way, is out streaming all my other songs. Even the older ones, even the Lil Wayne songs.
So is there another genre maybe you want to try next? You into jazz? Are you into metal? What's coming next?
I'm really into alternative.
Okay.
I listen to a lot of alternative music. And I don't even know any alternative artists. I just go on click on what's hot.
So obviously you are just wrapping up a tour this last month. Is there plans for more shows coming down the horizon?
Yeah, I am wrapping up tour Boss Man D-Lo. I got one more date in Jacksonville. But yeah, that's definitely on the horizon. I'm trying to like figure out now how to drop my project and just roll out another project that I'm dropping. It's called For My Fans again. And it's like a sequel to a project that I dropped before called For My Fans. And so I'm gonna drop that and then I hopefully get to go on my own tour.
Well, you went on tour just a few weeks after the tournament.
Yeah.
And so was that difficult to sort of get in the mindset to go out on tour for all these shows, especially after such a, a big emotional roller coaster like the tournament was?
Yeah, I kind of told my mom when she first told me, like, let me tell you, when I first found out I was going on, when they asked me to go on a tour, it was like mid-season. So I was like, oh my God, bro, this is great, it's exciting. But then after we lost, I was like, I don't want to go on a tour. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I ended up going. It was great for me just to get me out of that kind of like, that mindset, you know what I'm saying, of just being sad about the game. It was like, you got to start humping, you got more stuff that you got to do, so I just got to keep pushing.
Is it more difficult preparing for a basketball game, or getting ready to make music? Because I have a lot of friends in the music industry, and while they love making music, they say it is incredibly difficult to do.
It is difficult, but I would say basketball, just because there's so many different moving parts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the only person, like, I'm the only moving part. Like, you know what I'm saying? If it goes good, it's on me. If it goes bad, it's on me. You know what I'm saying? With music, so. Do
you have any advice for those, especially athletes, getting into the NIL game about how to sort of manage this?
Yeah, I would say take 100% advantage of NIL. You only get 4 years. And I always tell people, like, these 4 years could set you up for the next 40 years. So you be smart with it and use it to your advantage. I feel like these colleges, for the past hundreds of years, they've been using athletes. Athletes been giving blood, sweat, and tears, nothing in return. So now I feel like it's about time, and just take advantage of it, but also keep the main thing. Because if you don't excel on the court, nobody's gonna want to sign you.
Flau'jae, thank you so much for joining us. The album, of course, Flaw and B, available on streaming services right now for you guys to listen to. And we got a lot more Front Office Sports coming up your way right after this.